Hello, Flosstube. Elizabeth Martinez, phantastitches here. With my Flosstube update number 368. Yeah. Today is Saturday, January 11th, 2025. And obviously, I'm in a different location. I am filming in my bedroom. We're having some work done in the house. As many of you know, we're trying to sell a house, and my nephew decided he wanted to have some painting done on the interior, just painting the walls, painting the cabinets, everything else. So, the guy who's doing the painting for us is working in in our living room right now. He's got his whole stuff all set up in there, and so the house is kind of topsy-turvy. And so the easiest thing to do was to film here in my bedroom. And I'm using my sister's tripod. I don't usually do that. I usually, have a much more low-tech kind of process, whatever. But if you hear, I don't know if you can hear the sound at all, but there's like a squealy sound. That's him, like his spray painting thing there. So anyway, so I'm in here. I don't know if the cats are gonna wake up, but right now they're both snoozing back down here, so that's a good thing. And my cat Snug, if you care about such things, he's a little under the weather. I don't know what's going on with him. Um, I took him to the vet the other day, and we were trying a few things and see how it works out. But he's kind of like he's having a little trouble using his litter box. He's peeing well enough. He's drinking a lot. He's peeing a lot. That part is normal, but it's the other stuff. But anyway, so like I said, that have a few solutions going on, and we're going to try to see if that's going to help him at all. He's older cat, and so they did a senior cat, senior pet blood panel thing, and they're going to call me about the results of that. And so yeah, I'm just a little worried about what's going on with him physically. So my cat's Snug, he's over here snoozing by my side. Anyway, I just did do a quick little update. I don't have that much to share. Last week I talked about the new start, the Teresa Kogut, our favorite elf start. I have not worked on that anymore. I just did the 1 day on that. Excuse me, I got something like so I still have that, to work on. And then do have a finish. One of my WIPGO projects, the goal was to finish it, and I did. And I'm working on my second WIPGO WIP. And I'm almost finished with that too. I may have finished the goal on it. What's going on with my hair? The goal on it was I just put 7 days working on it, but it's very close to being finished. So I have a couple of DMC threads for that project that I've pulled out for some reason. I've pulled them out of there and used them elsewhere, I guess. And I was looking on, I have Thread Stash, the app on my phone, and it has like, whenever you have a project, a new project, you can enter in like, who the designer is, what the size of it is, and all the threads that are called for it, and so you can put all that information in there. And then there's another feature in there where called a thread tracker. So you can plug in a thread number, and it'll tell you what projects that thread is assigned to, right? So so when I bought this Black Cat Season is the one I'm talking about. When I bought that, I bought the thread pack of Week Star Works colors that are in it, but then there are a handful of DMC colors, which are not part of that thread pack, right? And I have all of them, so it's not a big deal. And I had them at one time. I had them in my project bag for Black Cat season. And I don't know what I did with the DMC threads. I obviously used them elsewhere because they're no longer in that project bag. And so so I had put them in the thread tracker, and I know one of them I was using for one of my year in the forest charts, and so I found that one easily enough. But the other couple, there's like one of the other colors that's sort of a pink color that's used for the cat noses and things like that. And all the ones that are listed on there are, there's the 2 Black Cat season projects, and some other things that I haven't started yet. So they're not, I know they're not in there because I haven't started working on them. They're not kitted up. They're just, I just had entered them in the thread stash when I got them. So I don't know where that thread is. So I'm going to have to, I have what I call my box of shame, which is just a bunch of loose bobbins that I'm just too lazy to put back where they're supposed to be. Because I have, those plastic boxes that Doris and some other, you can get just generic ones at Walmart or whatever. But anyway, they're segmented, right? So I have like 5 of them full of bobbins, and then I have smaller ones that have just like random bobbins in them, and then I have the box of shame, which is just a cardboard box that I got at Hobby Lobby that has just a whole bunch of threads that I just pulled out of projects, and as I finished projects or whatever, the DMC bobbins, they're just in there in a pile in the box of shame. And so whenever I'm looking for a thread, I have to go through that box. I was like, I don't know, it's probably in here somewhere, and oftentimes they are. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know where that one thread is, but so anyway, so I have to kind of like I said, do some digging around and see if I can find those threads. And one of the bobbins is like a B5200, and I know I have a bazillion bobbins of that. They're just here and there, and everywhere. So I have to look it up and find it. But anyway, but I do have a finish, as I said. So the numbers this month were 11 and 20, I believe. Now, hold on a second. Look. Yeah, 11 and 20. So the 11 was Our Favorite Elf New Start, and the WIP was Owl Trio, and the goal on that was to finish it, which I did. So this is Owl Trio. It's a little dimensions kit. The designer is Jennifer Nilsson. And so yeah, I've been working on this. I started working on it probably on the 1st of January, 1st or 2nd of January, but it's finished. I had to go like around 3 times on this border because when I started it, I did not do this upper line, the outer line here. I had done all the other legs because I had kind of gotten in a pattern of doing all the lines in between these white squares, and I'd gone all the way around, and I realized, oh yeah, there's this outer last line of stitching, like that. So I had to go around again, and then I had to do the white squares. They're all stitched, so I had to go around again, and then I had to do these French knots, which are actually colonial knots that I'm doing. But I started to do them because I just had this white thread left over, and all the owls have white like in the very center of their eyes. So I had done these 2, and I started to do the French knots that are around here, just to finish off that length of thread. But I realized that, oh yeah, there's like a black backstitch line, in all of these colonial knot things. you know, but what it is that there's the back stitch around, you know, to define each feather, and then there's like a line in the middle of the feather, right? And then there's a French knot on the end of that line. So I had to, you know, so I thought, yeah, I don't want to put any more French knots in there until I do those backstitch lines. So I did all of that. There's a whole bunch on that big owl there. And his talons, there's like little, you know, they're very segmented, and there's a backstitch line on every segment. So that took a lot. And all the leaves and all their legs, and, you know, and around their eyes. And yeah, so, but it's done. It's done. It took me almost 7 days. It took me from Tuesday the 1st of January until I think I finished it. I know Wednesday. Wednesday was the 1st. Wednesday until I think Tuesday. So basically 7 days. But like a week. So yeah, but it's done. Yay, 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 yay. It's done. I've had that as a whip for quite a while. I want to say for like maybe 2 years or something. I don't think I have do I have a date on this? I don't think so. If I have it, you know, because it was a kit, I don't know if I have what year it came out. Not that I see off the top of my head, off the beginning of this, but I think I've had it a couple of years. Yeah. So anyway, that's done. Yay. And the other one, so the other number was number 20. And the new start I haven't done yet because I want to dye fabric for that. Because I looked at my fabrics and I don't have anything appropriate. So I'm going to see when my sister's available to do that. I was hoping maybe I could do it this weekend, but tonight, like I said, I'm going to a concert, the symphony, and so and my sister, I think she's working on that for tonight, and then tomorrow she's going to be out of town, so because I thought, well, maybe tomorrow afternoon, you know, Sunday afternoon, I could do it, but she's going to be out of town, so I don't think I could do that. So I don't know. We'll see if next week sometime, you know, so I can just get that started at least. Yeah, because it's kind of a lot of stitching. It's you know, but if I can dye the fabric and then just get a good just 1 or 2 days on it, that's great, you know. But anyway, but the whip on there is part of this Black Cat season bell pull kind of thing. And this is, I'm almost done with all of the charts. There's 6 charts, and this is number 5 on there. So, and the 6th chart, even though it would be technically a new start, I'm treating it as a whip because it's part of this series. And believe it or not, you know, because a large chunk of my whips are in storage right now because of the house selling thing. I was working with the charts I have now, the ones I had listed as new start. I mean, as whips for, you know, the past year or whatever. But some of the things that were in there are finished now. So when I was making my chart for this year, you know, obviously I didn't have 25 separate whips going on. So I'm treating, like I said, the ones in the rest of the series as a whip. Anyway, this is number 5. See a black cat, pick it up. All the day you'll have good luck. And I thought was really cute was that Stephanie Webb, the designer for Lindy Stitches, she wrote, "Take this piece of advice at your own risk. Pick up a black cat." Anyway, so that was the chart. And this is where I am. So the chart starts right here. This is one of the free border patterns that she has on her site. But so started here, see a black cat, pick it up.
all the day you'll have good luck. I finished all the words. So right now I'm working on this paw, little paw. And then there's a background like this around this word good and this word luck. And it's a green, it's a Week Works Loden, I think is the color. And when I was looking at the chart, I thought I had looked at it correctly, and that what I thought though was that this background color was Loden, and so I even looked at the symbols, and I just I don't know, got it mixed up in my head. So I was doing this. I had done it all in green in Loden, and I would think I had done all the way through there, I think, or something. Right, I was right around in there, and I was, getting a new thread to do this last one, and I happened to look more closely at the chart. Or I think I was looking at the symbols back here, and so I happened to turn it around and look at the front, and I'm like, oh, that's not Loden. That is curry. This is Loden down here. It looks kind of not quite green on this picture, but it's a green color, right? So I had done this whole thing in green instead of curry, and I thought, well, I could just leave it. I could just leave it green and do either do all the words in green or do something different. And I thought, no, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist in that regard, and so I took it all out. Yeah, I'd be finished with this now if I hadn't done that. But I took it all out and redid it in the correct color, in curry. So like I said, now I have to do Loden around these two words. And then these blank spaces, there's a little, you can't tell that it's blank, but there's going to be a little pinky nose there on this kitty. And this one is the pinky. Plus there's some white backstitching for eyes and whiskers on these cats, these two, this cat and this cat. And then on these paws, this blank, all these little, are the pinky toe beans and foot pad of the paws. And then there's also this color, this is autumn leaves. There's under the word all, and then I think on these two sides, there's some lines in that other color. So so there's a little bit to do yet, but then this will be done. So I should be able to finish it in the next couple of days, and that'll be done. And I'm very, very inclined to stitch the next chart, go ahead and start that. I do, however, have to do. Excuse me, I zipped this shut just now. Do one of the borders when I got started on the series. One of the things that Stephanie Webb did was she designed some borders on her website. So there's different borders. So so I sat down with them and I decided which border I was going to put in between which chart. And so I did that, and I also decided to do a border at the top and at the bottom, one of these free borders. And let me put these down here. But when she came out with this design, I loved it, and so I bought everything associated with it. I bought the fabric, the call for fabric. I bought it from her. I bought a Week Works thread pack. It was Week Works plus a handful of DMC colors, and so I bought the fabric that was offered and the thread pack that was offered, and then also, let's see if I have it here. Beth Twist of Heartstring Samplery. her husband does some. Just make I'm going to make a little rustling sound here. Sorry. He does wooden. Sorry. He makes wooden products from like fallen trees, on their property. So he doesn't like, cut a tree down to do this, but like if there's a tree that has fallen on their property, then he'll use the wood to make things. So anyway, he made this little topper with this little hanger for the bell pull, and these little black cats. And these are cut out here. The little moon and stars are cut out, and down here as well. So he painted this. Yeah. So it's really cute. So I bought it, and I bought the fabric, and I bought the threads, as well as all the charts. So, yeah, and like I said, I got the borders and everything. So I went bananas with this. And when I got it, I think it came out like, see, hold on. I want to say 2 years ago. Let me see if I have a date on here. Yeah, 2023. Yeah. So it'll be 2 years this October. I think it came out in the fall. But anyway, so let's see if I've got these in order here. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. So these are all the charts. So this one is Midnight Walker, Shadow Stalker. This is the #1 chart. It's called Midnight Walker. And then Black Cat Singing. Black Cat Singing in the Dead of Night. This is this #2 chart. And then #3 is called Blackest Cat. May the blackest cat you've ever seen make you smile on Halloween. And then the 4th chart is House Panther. Beware House Panther. It says fierce and deadly on there. And then the one I'm doing, #5, is Good Luck, like I said. And then the last one is just called Black Cat Season. And do I have it here? I thought I did. Yeah, here it is. And it's just called Black Cat Season. Yeah. So I'm very tempted. I want to start this now that when I'm like I said, I'm thinking I can finish this very soon. But we'll see. So so I went ahead and I had all the fabric. The fabric is by Grace Notes fabric, and it's called Blackberry Latte. It is I think it's called Blackberry Latte. Let me see before Blackberry Latte. I said my sisters and I were filming earlier this morning, and I was like, I always want to drink a blackberry latte, but no such. As far as I know, no such drink exists. Anyway, so this is one of the free borders, this word meow. And there's Midnight Walker. Sorry, this is very wrinkled because I keep it rolled up here. And there's another free border pattern there. And then there's Black Cat Singing. And then there's another free border here. And this is May the Blackest Cat. And then there's another border. And then Beware House Panther is kind of crunched underneath the thing. But there's another border, and then Blackest Cat. And so the border that goes under here, I think is going to be this one here. And then the number 6 chart, and then at the bottom of the chart is going to be the meow one again. There's only one of the borders that I'm using, and it's just a yellow, like kind of starish pattern in between. And I liked these other ones better. So yeah. So like I said, then it's going to be a bell pull. I don't quite know exactly how the easiest way to finish that or whatever, but yeah. But I have a fabric for it. It's basically looks very much like this fabric that's on here on the model stitches. But yeah, so this is very close to being done. And that 6th chart that's part of this, technically it's not, it's my number 21, and it would be a new start because I haven't done it yet, obviously. But yeah, so we'll see. But I definitely, as part of finishing this, I want to finish the little border that goes underneath it, just so that it's, if I don't start on the number 6 chart, it'll be ready to go when I do start on it. And this little line here, I just took a strand of 310 and did it along here so that I don't make any alignment mistakes, so that everything is lined up the way it's supposed to be. Most of the charts, it's the line is like one square off of the edge of the left edge of the chart, so that they all line up correctly. Yeah. So this is 32 count. This fabric is 32 count. Yeah. So I just love the color. I just absolutely love it. That's why I went ahead and ordered it, because I thought, first of all, it's a, what she called it, a skinny quarter, not a fat quarter, but a skinny quarter, because it is, long and narrow this way. And it was, I think she dyed it specifically for this project. The lady that does Grace Note Fabrics. As a matter of fact, I had her card right here because I dropped it when I was pulling the thing out. Yeah, it's basically, it's labeled as a fat quarter, but it's really a skinny quarter, according to Stephanie Webb. But yeah, so this was, yeah, I think it was done specifically for this project. Anyway, so that is all I've got going on. So like I said, I'm hoping to finish this Black Cat season chart. Like I said, I think I just have the background behind these words, this paw, and then the little pink and white details that are on there. And I'll be done. So today is Saturday, so maybe not more tonight, except maybe finishing this paw, because I had to get ready for the concert tonight. But what time is it? It's 2:00, almost 3. So I don't know if I'll work more on it today, but definitely I may be able to finish it by tomorrow, and maybe finish the border tomorrow or Monday at the latest. I would think. So yeah. So I may have another finish, and like I said, I want to do that border as part of finishing this, so that may take me a little longer. But yeah, so that's coming along very nicely. I'm very happy with that. And then I may do more on my, well, I want to start the Dust of Snow. I really want to dye that fabric and get it started. And in the meantime, I may do more on the Teresa Kogut, Our Favorite Elf, just because I basically did one day, and just did part of, the red part of Santa Claus's hat, and there's another color of red that goes in there, and then I maybe want to do his face, so I've got most of the rest of the month to work on that. So yeah, it's my cat trying to. Anyway, but so I think that's all I have for now. So I'm going to try to do a little bit more, like I said, on some other things. I want to finish that Black Cat season, and then we'll see from there. Oh, sorry. Hold on one second. Sorry. So like I said, I think I'm. Oh, there's Snug. You can see a little. Oh, there's Puck back there. There's Puck. And here's Snug. I don't want to pick him up. I just stick his little face up there, just so you can see him a little bit. Here, come here, come here, come here. He doesn't like to be held. His name is Snug, but he's not very snuggly. There he is. Here's Snug. Okay, get out of here. And there's Puck back there. There's Puck. Come here, Pucky. Come here. Not you, because you won't let me hold you. Come here, Snug. Puck. Puck. No, he's ignoring me. Puck. 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 Come here. There he is. Talk about Black Cat season. That's one of the reasons that. Sorry, my cat is Puck. Snug, get out of here. Snug's about to knock this over. But come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. There's Puck. Oh, sorry. He's mad because I picked him up and he didn't want to be picked up. Puck. You want to look at your audience at the camera? You want to hook me? Hey, a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. It's okay. There you go. No. Okay, sorry. My plan to show him off didn't work. He's very mad about it. He doesn't want to be held. Not right now. No. No. Anyway, there's the cats. Sorry about that. The ugly incident. So, anyway, so probably, next week, because they'll still be working on the house. You want to come up here and be nice? No. I'll probably be in here again next week, so we'll see how things go. So until then, sorry about that. That one, like I said, that was kind of an ugly incident. Until then, yeah. So I'll see you then. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.